Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Myra. If you're new, welcome. Today I am going to share how to make my Crazy Strawberries Halloween edition, and there's going to be 9 different strawberries. So in order to make these, you're going to need strawberries, of course, and I already went ahead and washed mine. I am also going to dry them. You need to make sure you don't skip this step or else your chocolate will not stick. I also went ahead and chose the nicest strawberries out of the entire box. I'm going to start off using my white chocolate melts, and I used half the bag of the 12-ounce bag, and I placed them in a microwave for a full minute and mixed. Now, if you saw my last Crazy Strawberries video, you know that I love using these bamboo sticks to dip my strawberries. They are truly the best, in my opinion, out of all of the kits or all of the ones I've tried that are in stores. Now, I'm going to begin by dipping 7 white strawberries, and I am going to be doing one of each just for the purpose of this video. I also want to point out that I'm letting my strawberries fully dry before I place them on the plate in order to prevent them from sticking. When using chocolate covered strawberries, I really like to finish the color I'm working with before I skip to the next one, especially if you're using these for parties. You don't waste time, you don't waste chocolate, and you keep it from burning. For our first strawberry, I'm going to take some of this red chocolate melt, and I'm using a disposable decorating bag. I'm going to go ahead and just fold it up and make a little cup in order to put all of my chocolate melts inside. Once my chocolate has cooled off, I'm going to make a hole that's medium size because I still want to have control of how much chocolate will be pouring out. In order to give my strawberry that like blood dripping effect, I'm doing zigzags from the top to the back. Now, this is a perfect time to cover any strawberry that you couldn't cover with the white chocolate melt. Time for my favorite strawberry, which is the Jason one from Friday the 13th movie. Now, for this one, I'm using sprinkles, and I'm going to be using these round ones. They have different colors, and I'm going to be using the black ones for the eyes. In order to stick the eyes on the face, I am using some of this red chocolate melt on purpose because if any of it comes out, it gives it that bloody effect. I'm also going to be using this for the eyebrows, and I'm doing a V shape to give him a like angry face. And I also want some blood on the face, so I'm putting some on each of the sides. For this step, you can also use black chocolate melts. They are a little bit harder to find, so I went ahead and just used this decorating gel. Now, this decorating gel takes a little longer for it to actually dry, so it's an option for you, but I'm going to be making 1 dot for the nose, and then I'm going to be doing the sides of the mask. As I was making this last dot, I went a little over, so I went ahead and did the same thing to the other side just to make it even. Now, the purpose of this strawberry is to tie all of the ones I'm making together so the colors can look good, and I'm going to just make this into a spooky web. I am going to be adding some red, some green, and some orange Now for this ones, I went ahead and did the same thing like I did to the red one. I put them in decorating bags, and then I went ahead and just drizzled this all over on the top. It doesn't have to be perfectly straight. I actually feel like the less straight it is, the better. And then if you want to make this even more spooky, you can go ahead and add more sprinkles to that. What's Halloween without a spooky jack-o'-lantern? So we're going to go ahead and dip this into our orange chocolate melt, and once this has fully dried, it's time to decorate the face. I'm using more of the black decorating gel, and I'm going to first practice on the napkin to make sure that I get the perfect amount out. I don't want this to go all over and ruin it, so I am just taking a little bit, going up and then down and then stopping there, and I want to make sure I do the same thing for both eyes and nose. In order to give it more of the triangle shape, I'm taking a toothpick and then I'm just going to make it a little bit pointier on the corners and on the top. Don't leave me. Hey. Don't leave me hanging on. For your mouth, you can make it a little bit crooked if you want to, and I'm just going to do a smiley face. Now I'm using the toothpick again to make the teeth, and I'm going to just move this decorating gel up and down, and then that gives it that creepy smile effect. I also wanted to add the Nightmare Before Christmas, so I'm doing Jack Skellington, and I'm going to make the eyes with the decorating gel, and I'm going to make these inward. Now I'm taking the toothpick again and trying to make these a little bit more round. I'm making 2 dots for his nose, and for his smile, it usually covers his entire face, so that's exactly what I want to do. I'm also going in with a toothpick again, and I'm going to go up and down to give it that stitch effect that we have. For our Frankenstein, I'm going in with the green chocolate melt. Now, I don't know if it's just me, but this kind of gave me some Hulk vibes, but let me know what you guys think in the comment down below. Open up to me. Don't give up. I'm not sure if you noticed, but I am using this one while the chocolate is still wet. I did this because I found it to be much easier to move my sprinkles around. There's more to our story. I went ahead and used chocolate sprinkles for his hair. I felt like I could have done a little bit more, but I didn't want to do too much to him, so you can kind of tell that's Frankenstein. And I just did the forehead, and I used a very small sprinkle for his nose. I also used a large sprinkle for his mouth to give him that mad face. Don't leave me hanging on. For the Dracula, I'm using dark chocolate because I couldn't find the black one like I mentioned earlier, and I'm just going to cover my strawberry. Now for the wings, I wanted to use fondant. I've never worked with it, so if you see me using it wrong, just ignore it. I'm going to just take a small piece. I'm just trying to use this like Play-Doh. I ripped some pieces off and just try to shape them into wings. On a positive note, the fondant is really easy to work with. It doesn't ruin my chocolate, so if you want to try it and you don't like how it comes out, you can always remove it. In order to make the teeth, I went ahead and used these gold sprinkles. I kind of felt they looked like teeth from the bottom. They look pointy like fangs. So we're going to use this with some pink chocolate melt. You could totally use the red one if you have it on hand and make it look bloody. If you guys know of a different way to make the wings, definitely let me know. I would love to try it. I wanted the brain strawberry to be a little bit different, so I went ahead and used pink. When decorating this strawberry, make sure that your chocolate has cooled off. I made the mistake of using it while it was hot and it ruined part of my strawberry. This is when I went in with the hot chocolate. I did the first line and I liked how it looked. In the second one, the bottom portion kind of slided off and became flat. I waited a few more minutes till the chocolate was completely cooled off and did the rest. For the mummy strawberry, I had a lot of pink left over, so we decided to make this into a girl mummy. To give it that mummy effect, I'm going to add some eyes. Now, you don't have to add perfect straight lines for this one. I feel like you never see a perfect rep mummy when they come out in videos, so I added a few lines just on the sides, and then I covered the eye a little bit with one of them, which at the end was my favorite part, and it made it super cute. I really hope you guys enjoyed my Halloween edition of Crazy Strawberries. There's 9 different ones here and they're all really fun and easy to make. These are really nice and they'll really stand out if you want to use them for parties or just with your kids to do something fun. I think that your kids will really enjoy something like this. I know mine did for sure. And of course, like always, let me know if any of you make any of these, if I inspired you, or even if you have your own version of your Halloween edition of Crazy Strawberries. I would love to know. And like always, if you have any questions, I would love to answer them for you. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.